there, Richard here from Vision Cruise, the headquarters of Vision Cruise. Now, we've been sending people on cruise holidays now for over 25 years from here and also from our offices in Europe. We've been putting holidays together especially for you. Our cruise staff, they are the experts when it comes to putting together exclusive holidays just for you. Now, I've got over the course of the next few minutes some great hand-picked deals. We've got 3 deals for you. We're going to be taking you away with Princess Cruises, Carnival Cruise Lines and also Norwegian Cruise Line. Now, if you head along to the website at visioncruise.com.au, you can find all the offers on there. You can search for all of the cruise lines that we sell, all of the major cruise lines, and you can also subscribe to our weekly newsletter. Now, what that is, that's an email newsletter that will send direct to you in your inbox. All you need to do is head along to the website, just pop your email address in, and we'll put you on our email list, and we'll send you the offers as soon as we get them to make sure that you don't miss out on any of the bargains. So let's start with our first offer that we've got for you this time round, and we are with Princess Cruises and we're on board the Emerald Princess. Let's jump on board to see what you can be experiencing with Princess Cruises. Now, this is 5-star cruising. This is the heartbeat of the ship. It's the atrium, the piazza itself, and you can see that entertainment just pops up in the middle of the ship that you could be enjoying. Now, there are places you can eat, places you can drink, there are places you can shop, there are places you can be entertained, and that all spans off from the central atrium of the ship itself. Now, there's a coffee shop there where you can have coffee and morning pastries, you can have a spot of light lunch, you can have afternoon tea there, you can have an evening meal there if you fancy it as well. And with Princess Cruises as well, it's known for their cuisine, and they bring in local cuisine for the destinations that we're visiting. Out on top deck, you'll find movies under the stars. Princess Cruises were the innovators when it came to putting big screen TVs on the top of cruise ships, and you can watch there a great film with your loved one, whether that be a latest release or a romantic comedy, under the stars with blankets, popcorn, cookies and milk. And there's lots of choices of places you can eat and drink and be entertained all around the ship, both day and night. So we are on board the Emerald Princess, and we're going around the South Pacific here on the 7th of March next year for 11 nights away. We're going to cruise out of Sydney, and our first port is Noumea. Now, look at what awaits you when you arrive in Noumea. You've got the fantastic diving and snorkeling here. Then it's on to Mystery Island. Here you can go and take a walk around the island itself. Then we're on to Port Vila as our next port of call. White sandy beaches and a pristine water forest. Then it's on to Champagne Bay. You can step into the bubbling waters of the freshwater springs. And then Luganville with its beachfront resort, which boasts a restaurant, an outdoor pool and also a poolside bar as well. Then we should be cruising you back to Sydney. Now, we've got 11 nights on board for you here, with fares starting from just $1,499 per person. Now, that price, that's based on a twin share. If you wanted to take a third or maybe have a quad share, give us a call and we will quote you on that separately. Toll free 1300 13 17 13. Should we have a reminder of the deal, this fantastic offer that we brought from Princess Cruises? So we're going around the South Pacific on the Emerald Princess on the 7th of March for 11 nights. A really easy date to remember. That's my birthday, the 7th of March. I quite fancy doing this one. We're going to be departing from Sydney. We're going to take you to Noumea. Then we're off to Mystery Island as well. And while you're there, go and take a glass bottom boat ride that offers a great way to go and see above land and also below the water as well. Then we're on to Port Vila as our next port of call, Champagne Bay, Luganville, and then back to Southampton. 11 nights of being pampered in 5-star cruising from just $1,499 per person. That's based on a twin share. If you wanted to take a third or fourth passenger with you, if you fancy having a quad share, give us a call and we will quote you separately. It's toll free 1300 13 17 13. That's toll free 1300 13 17 13. And of course, you can always get more Princess Cruises offers available on the website, which is available 24 hours a day at visioncruise.com.au, and you'll find more details of that offer and all the deals that we can do with Princess Cruises. We can take you around the world with Princess Cruises, so do check out the website for more information. So should we move on to our next offer now, and let's talk about fun cruising with Carnival Cruise Lines. Now, we're on board the Carnival Legend. We're going to take you here around New Zealand on the 7th of January next year for 10 nights away. But what can you be enjoying on board with Carnival Cruise Lines? No matter what age you are, everyone will love a Carnival cruise holiday. There are the water parks on top decks. They're great for the little kids and also the big kids as well. They'll love the water slides, all included in the price the water parks are. You can see here you can race your friends down down, the swimming pool. There's a great water park area as well for the toddlers as well, so they can have fun as well. And when you're going ashore, there are plenty of things you can do. If you want to know any more information about the excursions, do give us a call and we can tell you about those. A great choice of staterooms on board. This price is based on an inside, but you saw there what a balcony was like. If you did want to upgrade to an ocean view or have a balcony or maybe have a suite, you can find full details of those on the website, or just pick up the phone and give us a call for more information. When it comes to the evening, Carnival Cruise Line has everything going on. You can see here there's a big screen on top deck which shows some great movies. I've witnessed Mamma Mia on board a Carnival Cruise holiday, my last Carnival Cruise holiday. Great lounges and bars, entertainment venues, the main show theatre as well. Something going on, the piano bar, the alchemy bar. Facilities vary between ship, but there's lots of things going on. It's all about fun because you want to make sure that you have your holiday the way that you want to. So we're on board the Carnival Legends. We're going to take you around New Zealand now on the 7th of January next year for 10 nights away. This isn't too far away, this one. It's a late deal. We're going to start our holiday in Sydney. We'll get you on board. You'll go and explore the ship. You're going to have a spot of late lunch, and then we're going to cruise out. And then we're off to Wellington is our next port. Lots of things here. The Museum of New Zealand. Going to take the cable car ride. Akaroa is our next port of call with its historic buildings, magnificent harbour, and a passion for fine food. Dunedin is next to go and visit the art gallery or the Chinese garden. It has its Scottish influences from Europe. Then we're going to go through the Fiordland National Park, which is great scenery to go and see all that. Then we should be cruising you back into Sydney. Now we're going away here in January next year. We've got the 7th of January for 10 nights away. We can get you on board with fares starting from just $1,579 per person. That's based on a twin share. And when you think what's included, it's all of your food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks throughout the day, all of your entertainment. You saw what some of the entertainment was like on board Carnival Cruise Lines. The water parks, water slides, they're all included in that one great price from just $1,579 per person based on a twin share. If you want to get yourself on board, give us a call, toll free, 1300 13 17 13. But if you want a reminder of any of those details, should we take a look at them? So we're cruising with Carnival Cruise Lines. We were on board the Carnival Legend. We were going to take you to New Zealand on the 7th of January next year for 10 nights away. So you've got Christmas out of the way, you've celebrated New Year, you've welcomed in 2017, and what better way to welcome it in than knowing that you're going to be taking your Carnival Cruise holiday in just a few days' time after that New Year festivities. So we're starting in Sydney. We're going to take you to Wellington, Akaroa, Dunedin. Then we're going to go scenic cruising through the Fiordland National Park. Be on top deck with all your cameras. Take all your devices with you to make sure you take all the pictures you want. You'll come back with some great pictures as we're cruising the Fiordland National Park. Then we should be taking you back to Sydney. 10 nights away, 10 nights on board the Carnival Legend of fun cruising from just $1,579 per person. That's based on a twin share. As always, if you want any of the other grades, if you want an ocean view, a balcony or a quad share, just head to the website where you get full details at visioncruise.com.au, or pick up that phone and give us a call. It's toll free, that number there, 1300 13 17 13. And of course, we have got on the website all of the cruises that we can do with Carnival Cruise Lines. Yet again, we can take you around the world with Carnival Cruise Lines. Log on to the website 24 hours a day and you'll find all of the details there. So should we move on to our final featured cruise we've got for you this time round, and we're with Norwegian Cruise Line, and we're going to be taking you on board the Norwegian Jewel. This is a holiday we put together ourselves exclusively here at Vision Cruise. It's the Hawaiian Beaches and the Pacific Jewels. Now let's jump on board with Norwegian Cruise Line to see what you could be sampling. Now Norwegian Cruise Line is all about being free at sea. It's relaxed casual on board. There's no set dining times and there's a great choice of restaurants. There's 16 different dining options on board the Norwegian Jewel that you could be enjoying. And you don't turn up at a restaurant at the same time at 6:30 or 8:30 or 9 every evening. You can turn up at any time that you want, so it suits your holiday. Now, there is a cover charge for some of the restaurants on board, but do you know what? Why not treat yourself? You are on holiday after all. You can see here what some of the dining is like. If you want to eat inside your stateroom on board, you can try that. If you want to try some of the speciality restaurants, you can. Some of the dining options have a cover charge, but just look at some of this food that you could be enjoying on your Norwegian Cruise Line holiday on board the Norwegian Jewel. Just look at that. And then once you've been fed, you want to be entertained, and there'll be great entertainment going on until the early hours of the following morning on board the Norwegian Jewel. And there's some places you can even dine around the clock throughout the day and throughout the night, so you'll never be short on a bite to eat. So this is an exclusive holiday that we've put together here at Vision Cruise. It's the Hawaiian Beaches and the Pacific Jewels. Now we're taking you away here on the 10th of October next year for 33 nights away. We're going away here for over a month, and what a great price this is for 33 nights. Now we're going to start off by flying you from Sydney out to Honolulu. Now when we get to Honolulu, we're going to give you a 3-night stay in the Sheraton Princess, so that allows you to really maximise your time in Honolulu. You go and see the Diamond Head, the Bishop Museum or the aquarium. We're then going to get you on board the Norwegian Jewel. So when we get on board, that's where you'll be able to enjoy all of your cuisine. We're off to Kauai as our next port of call, with its famous fall you can see there, the beach and the lighthouse. Then we're on to Hilo here with its rainbow falls, 80 foot tall that one is. Then we're on to our next port of call. Go and take a lagoon tour here, half a full day, horse riding, a 4x4 safari. When we're on to our next port here, you can go and try diving if you want to in any of these ports of call. If you want excursions, do let us know. Bora Bora is our next volcano. The Lagoon Water Adventure is well worth the port. Moorea, you've got the Mount Ratui, the Jeep Safari. Then we're on to Papeete. Go scuba diving here if you fancy doing something like that. Then we're on to the second largest island in French Polynesia we're going to be exploring next. Then it's on to Bora Bora with its shopping, snorkeling. You can go and try that. Then we're on to our next port. Go and visit the $2 beach. That's well worth a visit. Then we're on to here. We can go try surfing, fishing if you fancy doing that. Go and see some of the volcanoes. Then it's on to Suva with its Thurston Gardens or the Fiji Museum. They're worth a trip round. Then our next port here, the second largest city of Fiji. Go and visit a sugar mill. Then we're on to Port Vila as our next port of call. Waterfalls, gardens, snorkeling. Then it's on to Noumea, where you get the lighthouse and the impressive cathedral there with its great architecture. Then it's on to the Isle of Pines, known as a Jewel of the Pacific, one of the most Pacific islands, and then we should be cruising you back to Sydney. Now we're going away here on the 10th of October next year for an impressive 33 nights on board the Norwegian Jewel. We can do fares starting from just $6,759 per person. Now that's based on a twin share when you are on board. We're going to include the drinks package when you're on board as well, so that's any drink up to the value of $15 per glass. That's any drink that you see on board on the drinks menus up to the value of $15 per glass. So whether that be a cocktail during the day, a soft drink by the pool, a glass of wine with your evening meal, a beer with the show in the evening, something before you retire in the evening, any drink up to the value of $15 per glass, we're going to include that. And there's no limitations on that as well, so you're not restricted to a couple of drinks throughout the day. It's as many drinks as you want, but do remember to drink responsibly. And we like to give you something else here at Vision Cruise. We're also going to include some onboard credit for you as well. We're going to give you $100 per person onboard credit. Now you're thinking, if you've got drinks included, what can I use that onboard credit for? Well, you can use it for some of the speciality dining on board. You can use it for some of the pampering treatments in the spa on board. You can use it for some shore excursions maybe, or go and treat yourself with some of the onboard shops. There's great shops on board Norwegian Cruise Line. You get $100 per person onboard spend. All that with your drinks included as well for a great price from Vision Cruise, from just $6,759 per person. Should we have a reminder of those details of this impressive cruise holiday that we've got for you that's 33 nights away? It's the Hawaiian beaches and the Pacific Jewels, and this is a holiday that we've put together here at Vision Cruise. You cannot buy this anywhere else. So we've taken that cruise holiday and we've added that pre-cruise stay to it as well to package it all up for you at a great price with those extras that we've given you on board. So the holiday begins on the 10th of October next year for 33 nights. Now we're going to be flying you from Sydney out to Honolulu, where you get a 3-night stay at the Sheraton Princess. We're then going to take care of your transfer onto the ship, and that's where you'll join the ship in Honolulu. We're going to visit Kauai, Hilo, then we're on to Bora Bora, Moorea, Papeete. We've got Bora Bora, Pago Pago, Samoa, Suva, Lautoka, Port Vila, Noumea, Isle of Pines and Sydney, to name just a few ports of the call. We've got many more we're going to on board, and all of that great price from just $6,759 per person. That's based on a twin share. We're going to include that drinks package while you're on board as well, and $100 per person onboard credit, which you can use to spend however you want on board the Norwegian Jewel. Now, if you've seen another Norwegian Cruise Line holiday and you want to package up with a few nights in a destination before or after the holiday, we can do that for you here at Vision Cruise. You can find more details of that and those holidays on the website at visioncruise.com.au. Or of course, you can always pick up the phone and give us a call. We love to chat to you here at Vision Cruise. I've got any questions at all on cruising or with Norwegian Cruise Line, with Princess Cruises or Carnival, any other cruise line, pick up the phone and give us a call. We'd love to speak to you. Well, sadly, our time has come to an end. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.